here we are, we're back, and we're ready to go. And I was just thinking, actually, with the chicken coop, we're going to need to be careful of predators, but there is literally a hunting cabin right next door to them, so it should protect them. You'd hope it does anyway. I'm not sure if you can... not entirely sure if you can, like, assign hunters to protect them. But there are hunters right next door, and in between I think there's one around here somewhere. This is on the map, actually. We can see where the hunting cabin is. Somewhere around here. Oh, somewhere around here. Who knows? It's so well camouflaged we can't find it ourselves. But loads of animals out here. Let's go back to our village. Now, let's have a look at how the expedition preparations are going. Here we are. Now, oh, right, that's interesting. So it's asking for 6 people, or saying that we could have 6 people at the port. Where's the port over here? But we've got 2. I wonder if that's how many people it'll take to go on the expedition. Interesting, because it's not... right. Well, maybe that's just for building. So we're gathering our clothes and our high-quality tools. So we'll keep our blacksmith employed. We've locked everything we need. Oh, we've nearly built our healer's hut. Looking forward to that. We've got some barns dotted around to be built. They don't take up too many resources, although they do take up quite a lot of wood. But it's a good job we've got some charcoal reserves, because they're helping out our villagers and build our stockpiles of firewood back up. And we're 42 out of 60 build points. Wow, I had no idea the healer's shop took so much building. The only thing... In fact, that's the most build points, I think, out of anything we've built so far. Because the mines were, I think, 50-odd build points. But we're at 43 out of 60 so far. Once we've built this, we can put one person onto labouring. Building is almost full yet. Well, we're building some barns to help out. Some more barns. We've just got so much stuff, especially vegetables. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe we just need to make one of our potato fields redundant. I think we'll. Well, we've already done that, haven't we? No one there. So we're doing flax this year and a double potato field. These 2 we've made redundant, and we're certainly going forward on our orchard. Although, have they... Wow, looks like they've replanted the orchard. I thought we'd start to get somewhere with that orchard. Maybe it only lasts for so many years, and then in the last years it gives you full production, but then you've got to replant it again. Goes round in a cycle. So we're here. We've got 57, 58 out of 60 build points on our healer's cabin, and everyone's so ill that they just can't wait to be healed. Really allows you to hire a healer to heal sick villagers. You must have herbs to start healing. Oh, so maybe it was part of a combination that you needed the herb gatherer, herbalist hut, to get the herbs, and then the healer itself would actually heal the people. We could never heal... Yeah, we couldn't actually heal the sick people without this building. Okay, that's interesting to know. And everyone's bundling in there, they're so desperate to get healed. I don't know if we need to employ another healer. Oh no. Oh wow. So it's got a capacity of 9 people at a time, and I don't know how long they've got to stay in there, but I think our production's certainly going to hurt while they're in there. They're not doing anything else, but hopefully as soon as they're healed... Oh, maybe... God, maybe that's why we've got so much food, because they were not eating so much. These are very bad times. I feel as though I've really abused these people. So we've got 19 meat pies, which is fantastic, so we can start making some fish pies soon and go on that production with our... Oh yeah, and look, we've got loads of meat pies there anyway, so let's just go on to fish pie production. There we go, so we've got enough meat pies for our expedition. And what else do we need? Just a few more logs, that's fine, those will just happen. and then the vegetable pies. So we do need our coop. Where is it? Okay, so that's going to be in the process of being built, and with all our sick people needing healing. Oh, we just used up 100 herbs already. Let's get our herb list on the go as well. There we go. Gather a few more herbs because we're using them up quite fast. I think maybe every person in the village is ill. But it's great we've got so many food reserves. And we've got 44 adults, 1 baby. We have laid down a big house over here. Oh, and look, that's where all the wood's been going. So 360 wood, 89 stone. Lots of ore still needed, but we've got all the clay that we needed there. So that's going well. Okay, we're going to need... Ooh, I thought everyone was cured there for a minute. Just didn't have the right angle. Wonder how long they're in the healer's shop for. Don't know what that button means. 77 herbs in stock. That's good to know. 448 in our barns elsewhere. And look, we've got 3 honey in stock. That's fantastic. So people will be eating that and be glad for the variation. Oh, and we've got a bear. Ah, now that doesn't bode well for our chicken coop. I wonder how we can protect the coop once it starts getting built. Not entirely sure. Well, there's someone out there that we could certainly get into your body and shoot the bear. Start protecting the chickens while we can. Oh look, the arrow's in mid-flight. Should we watch it go? I haven't seen this perspective before. Play, boom, done. That was good, that was a nice shot. Arrow paused in mid-ray. Oh! The raider's ship has been spotted on the horizon. The building is almost full. Okay, so all our barns are getting full, and we've got raiders. Where are the raiders? Should we try and find them? Oh, there they are. I wonder... Okay, so they're coming up here. There's one there. Oh, look, you can see they kill bears. So there's 1, 2, 3. Any up ahead? Nope. And they are heading for this part of the village. So we're a bit defenseless when it comes to raiders, but I had an idea that maybe we could grab hold of someone, because we have bows, don't we? Maybe we could grab one of our villagers and try and shoot them, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Here's a villager, so we just need to go up to the end. Right, let's get in you, or hang on, we need to play, but we'll slow down time. You're coming out, so let's just get in you and get the bow out, and let's go forward and see if we can find these raiders. Oh, this is going to take a long time. Wonder if you speed up the game, if it speeds up the villager. Let's test this out. Might be a bit more difficult to grab hold of a villager. Yeah, it is. Oh, there we go. Right, the raiders are here. So let's grab someone. You're closest. Let's see if we can kill raiders. I've not tried this before, but you never know. I've shot him. Oh. Yeah, so we've paused the game, haven't we? So one villager's shot them. I don't know if they'll die straight off or at all. And actually, they've got an ill sign over their heads. That's interesting. Oh, and they've set our building on fire, you buggers. Have we got any more villagers around? Or is it just one villager? Has everyone else run away? It's just that one villager. Okay, we need to play the game. And we'll jump in this villager again, and let's see if we can shoot them. It might be that you can't shoot raiders, I'm not sure. Trying to shoot him. Oh! Oh, we killed the raider! We killed one raider. Is that one of our people? No? Not sure. Well, we killed one raider, which is pretty cool. I think that might be our villager. Because we're trying to shoot him, but nothing's happening. Should we see if there's any more raiders about? They may have gone, because I feel as though I've seen them before and then they just kind of disappear. Oh, is that a raider? That's a raider. Wait for him to walk into my bow. Or is that one of my villagers? No, it's one of my villagers. I think the raiders have gone, but we'll just have a little scan around just to make sure. Yeah, that's one of our villagers, I think. Okay, well, we definitely shot a raider and it died. I'll give you a bit of motivation. We need people to come and put these fires out now. We don't have a well very nearby. Oh no, we do. Oh, fantastic. Ha, that's great. Okay, let's speed up the game and just get this resolved. Yeah, we're certainly using water to put out the fires. There's not a huge number of villagers out there though. It's gone very dark. So I'm just trying to see if there was any damage. Not a huge amount of damage, I don't think. And this fire's out as well. I think we successfully repelled the invasion, so that's really good. So that was an interesting experiment to see if you could shoot the raiders with your own villagers, and you can. But we only got one, and I think they would have probably all gone away anyway. Oh, yeah, we've nearly got all the wood that we need for the coop. That's our interesting experiment. And all the sick people are slowly getting healed. How many herbs have we got? 129, so that's the most I've seen stored there. Bringing in the honey, we've got 4 in stock. Ooh, and there's a bear there. Don't really want a bear around our chicken coop. Maybe that's the wrong place to build a chicken coop. In fact, right here in the middle of the village might be better, but we can experiment. We can still see what we get. I wonder if a bear goes in, if they kill all the chickens. Not sure. Certainly got a lot of hunt. Oh, I know what we could do. We could overhunt. We could add a hunter to this one and see how that goes. Let's do that. So we've got an extra hunter in this one here. 3 hunters. Just need to have a think about what we're doing elsewhere. Kind of need all the foresters and all the tree choppers that we can get. Still need our blacksmith because we've just put a whole load of tools on our boat. We need our miners because we've got no stone and no ore. And we need all our fish people. We could probably get away with like one less hunter over here maybe in this village. So let's just have 1 hunter there. And that means we can lose a hunter there. So we're just assigning hunters in different places just to play around with this chicken coop, and we'll employ our builder because we need to get that built anyway. And we're going into the winter season soon, so our apiary has that snowflake sign above it saying that the weather's too cold for it to really operate. So, and interestingly, it says here nearby trees and plants increase honey production. So it's out there near a load of trees, so that's fine, that's doing well. And we'll let trees build up around it as well. We're collecting in our crops, although we've got plenty. We've got so much, so many vegetables, not many fruit because we've had to replant. So that's a shame that we didn't get the big crop this year. And here we go, here's winter. Just wait for the crops to completely die, and then we can take everyone off this sort of seasonal work. But the potato field's still working, look. It'll disappear soon once the temperature gets cold enough. So it says 0 to 27 degrees and we're on 0 degrees, but if it goes -1, that might kill the crop. So that'll be interesting to see, because it would have normally been killed off by now. So we must have a warm late fall going on. Or maybe actually it's late fall, yeah, maybe it came early. Snow came early, but it didn't get cold enough to kill everything off. This farm, though, we can certainly stop because they're just trying a second harvest of flax. And in fact, we can get rid of all our farmers now because it's now gone to the minus and they're not productive. And we can certainly get rid of our orchard people and our gatherers. The gatherers won't be able to do anything in this weather. So let's put on a few more builders. Let's go for 4 builders to get the chicken coop ready, and we've literally nearly got all the logs we need. We've switched over meat pie production over to fish pie, of which we've got 14 now, which is great. And so we just need this coop to make us some eggs, so we can make vegetable pies, and then we can build our first expedition. So we're not far off. And that's an ominous sign because I just saw a bear in the chicken coop, and oh dear, we'll see how it goes anyway. We've employed a few more hunters, so hopefully they'll see them off. Here we go. So we're going to start building the coop. We've got so many other buildings on the go as well. We've got several barns that we'll then have. Got a big old house up here as well. We haven't built the house yet. Where is the house and how is the construction? Still waiting on stone, and we need a load of ore, but we're not so bad on stone. But we've got our miners working, and they'll be working towards that. Just increase the number of builders. They're not quite getting over here. They must be on another project somewhere. They'll be over here soon enough. And what I'll do as well is do some manual collection of some ore, just so we can get some of our other building projects up and running. 107 ore there, that'll do. That'll give us a boost. Just seeing some of these notices. We've had a fish farmer die of old age, so they'll have been on the pyre. We may have missed that fire. What about this one? Looks like this symbol might help you to just light it when you want, but I don't know if you can have more than one body on there. Baby's been born, so that the death freed up space in a house for a baby. And looks like we're chopping stuff down over here. Maybe the labourer's doing some stone work. Let's have a look at what they're doing. Oh, we just lost a labourer. Let's reduce the number of builders, because 4 builders is certainly enough. And let's see what the labourers are doing. Ore, yeah, they're bringing in ore, so that's what I just specified. So they're fairly freed up. Let's specify them to bring in a little bit more ore, because we needed a bit more than 100. There's 80, 90, 99 there. And any over here? 18, 44, and let's get them to bring in some stone. 112, that should do it. Okay, so we've got our labourers on full swing. And I'm not seeing any building happening, so where are our builders and what are they doing? Carrying something to the house, not sure. Ah, they're building this barn down here. Warehouse. Cool, we put so many things on build. Okay, that's going to be cool. We're going to have increased mining production once that warehouse is built. And we're going to have increased capacity in general, because we're starting to run out of room in some places. Oh, we can get rid of our herb gatherer, because they can't operate in the winter. And that makes sense, because all the bushes sort of die off. Oh, and look, in our healer's shop we've only got 1 out of 9 people, 0 out of 9 people. So the first batch of people have been cured. I'm just going to see if anyone's ill. Oh wow, that kind of happened very quickly. Everyone's ill sign above their head is gone. I don't know if that's just the winter thing or if we can't see it, but everyone looks well, and there's no one going into our healer's workshop, which is fantastic. So let's get rid of our healer, and we can employ them again when people get ill again. We've got all the fish pies that we could make, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we've got a little bit of honey left, but we'll make some honey pies next year. And we've started to build our coop, so just in time for the spring, because we're in late winter now. And just think of all those other buildings we laid down that will be getting built now. So the house over here, that'll be next. So we're collecting the ore, which is coming in thick and fast. Brilliant. There's another barn over here somewhere, I think. Yep, there we go. Just ore and stone we're short of, and we're gathering in a load of that. And now we've got our warehouse built. It'll be interesting to see if anything goes in it from our ore producers and our stone quarry. And if they do put stuff in this warehouse, it shows it is a lot closer and more effective than the one over there. So that would have been a good use of resources. And we've got everything we need now for our expedition, apart from vegetable pies. Miner Ruby died in an accident. That's terrible. We've lost quite a few miners, actually. It's a very dangerous job. Certainly better to get people to gather resources on just lying around on the land. Less hazardous. Oh, and we're going into spring. We're in early spring, so I'm not sure if people can start working yet. Probably. I really don't think we need any more potatoes. We've got loads of flax, we've got loads of wheat, so I am just going to leave all of our fields dormant this year. You might think that's a bad idea, but I'm going to do it and just see what happens. We'll hire 2 people in our apiary, because we've got the spare... Oh look, we nearly built this. We've got 9 out of 12 build points. Haven't seen any animals around for a while, so our increased number of hunters around might be helping. And we're on 10 out of 12 build points. And I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to service the chickens or not, or even get any chickens, because we haven't... I don't know where they come from. Then I guess we built an apiary and the bees just sort of popped in. 10 build points. We could hire some gatherers. Let's hire a couple of gatherers. But we're not desperate for gatherers again because of the vegetables. But they do bring in fruit, so they'd be good for that. Let's hire another gatherer. 11 build points for our chicken coop. And is it going to be finished? It is. So, chickens... What sort of food do they need? I don't know. Let's employ one person and just see what happens and see if anything does grow. It does look like... Oh, there's a 1 out of 75 grow bar there. Let's hire a few more people, actually, because we need the eggs. Let's lock the eggs for the bakery. So you just double-click on something to lock them. Oh! Oats! They eat oats. Let's put one of these fields on oats. Let's do another field on oats. So we could do with 3 farmers. Let's get rid of 1 person at the apiary, because we should just be able to do with 1. Let's unlock the fish pies, unlock the meat pies. Wow, we've got loads. Let's employ more people at the coop. Yeah, we've got 3. So the coop needs water and oats. We've got a well right around here. Yeah, oh, just next door, which is good. And we're showing 1 out of 75 growth progress. What's this? Kill 1 animal. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that just means we've got 1 chicken. Maybe that just means... Oh, there it is! Can you see it? There's the chicken. We've got 1 chicken. Oh, that's amazing. Hello, chicken. Little chicken. What are you doing? Can you lay us some eggs so we can make some vegetable pies so we can do our expedition? I wonder if you can follow it. No, you can't click on it. Be quite interested to follow it. I guess it's doing a bit of pecking. Now, how's that chicken... What I want to know is, where did that chicken come from? And how's it going to reproduce? But it's got loads of oats, so it's eating our oats, and also it's got loads of water. Oh, and it's an egg! There's an egg! 1 eggs! That's amazing. Ooh, and there's a bear nearby. So do we need to kill that bear? I think we should, just in case. Where's it gone? There's a bear over there. It's over there. It's not quite in range. Oh, there it is. That should get it, but we were on pause for the game. So let's play. Yeah, we got the bear. Ooh, quite enjoying our chicken. So I presume we're only going to be able to grow chickens during the summer. or spring summer, but maybe they'll stop growing over fall and winter, but they'll keep producing eggs. I don't know. I mean, in real life, there is seasonality to egg producing, but they possibly will produce eggs all year round. Look at the 3 people following the chicken. That's ridiculous. Look at them. That's some pretty intensive care from our 3 workers, which we certainly don't need. We'll take it down to 1 worker. And in the meantime, we're gathering stone, and there's a moose down by the ship. Okay, we've locked eggs, and we should start using them in the bakery. Let's just go on vegetable pie production and see what happens. So 2 eggs per needs 2 eggs per pie, and we've got 1 eggs. So maybe not yet. We need a few more. Let's make some honey pie. We've got 21 honey. Okay, that's a lot more than last year. And actually, what we could do, we've got the option of locking the honey to make honey pie, which we could do, which we will do. Because the honey pie is much more, I mean, it's got way more calories, hasn't it? Where is it on here? Fruit pie, vegetable pie, honey pie. 39 calories as opposed to just 8 calories. So we'll build up our honey a bit. And we're growing oats for our chickens. Oh, but we didn't employ anyone, so let's employ... Oh, we're in early summer, probably a bit late. Let's just employ someone at this farm and see if they've got a shot at making the harvest. I don't know. But we've got plenty of oats. We've got 275 oats, and we started with oats, so probably should have built the coop much earlier on. And the carpenter's hut as well, but we're not to know. Every game's different, and we've done pretty well so far, and it's made the game more interesting, I think, being able to build some of these later on in the game, as and when you need them, and an exciting discovery as well. So we've got enough to make 1 vegetable pie, so let's do that. Let's just start making one and see if we can get it in stock. We'll know as soon as there's a number up there. Can't believe how much meat we've got, and we've only got 6 hunters, so not sure what's happened there really. 39 fish. We've just got just enough fish. Oh, we got 2 chickens. Oh, cool. And is that a male chicken? They're different colours. I'm quite excited by the chickens. I don't know why. But they've got a funny little walk, haven't they? Come on, chickens. Lay me some eggs. Lay me some eggs. I wonder what else you can make with eggs. Like if we had them at the very beginning of the game, what could we have made? Oh, I guess we could, yeah, so you've got the option of killing 1 animal. I presume once they get up to the limit of 75, they'll start killing them. And we'll certainly need some oats next year. So we'll leave the production on oats. It looks like they maybe planted a couple. And we'll see where we get. We've got 28 there, 32. I wonder if they'll... here we go. There's a gather immediately button. So we are getting some oats in, which is great. So as soon as the weather gets a bit dodgy, we can just say gather immediately, and they'll gather whatever we've made. And we've got 275 oats in stock, and another 60, soon to be a couple of 100 oats here. So that's fine. We've done well. I'm just seeing... Oh, we've got some honey pies. That's cool. No vegetable pies yet. And just feeling quite proud of our chicken coop. 3 eggs now. So quite high in calories. Shall we employ someone else at the chicken coop? Let's employ a couple of builders. Gathered in quite a lot of resources now. I think we'll find we've got a lot of things to build. Yeah, I think there's a worker taking stuff. We need those eggs to be taken out of the chicken coop and over to the bakery, and there's 4 now. So production is increasing. So it shouldn't take too long to build up our expedition. Ah, look at this. We've built this too close, so we don't have access to it. Ah, right, okay, so access must be on the side. Okay, that's a shame, but good to know. And I've been saying it all along. Don't build things too close to each other. But it's a great thing to see on a recording, so you can see what to avoid. These are the steps. going into the house, and there's just no access because of the barn being in the way. Now, I'm not sure there's anything you can do. Oh yes, there is. So another thing that's interesting to see in the game, there's a demolish button here. Click on a building to deconstruct, and it is kind of technically a building. There we go. So we're going to deconstruct that, and that's going to take 27 out of 28 build points to deconstruct, and then we can just build the house somewhere else. But in the meantime, we're building our barn up there. We're building our barn down here. There it is, and that's almost built. So that's going to resolve some of our sort of capacity issues. And we've got 5 eggs in our chicken coop, so we're well on the way to our expedition, which will be ready shortly, I'd imagine. Maybe a little while longer to gather in all the eggs and the vegetable pies that we didn't quite realise we could make all along. And let's check out our field of oats. Whoa, 428 oats, and let's just gather those. So I've clicked the gather immediately button, and we'll bring those in. Yep, they're being brought in just before the cold weather destroys the harvest, so we'd pretty much got to full capacity there. There's our barn built, so we've got our extra capacity now. Yeah, that other one was pretty full. And look at it. Look at our village. It's massive. Really, really big. Really sort of sweeping around the coast, the cove. Looking amazing. Oh, the roof doesn't look too good on there. On our healer's hut. You certainly don't need to hire someone full-time on the healer's hut or the gathering herbs. And I'm just seeing our oat supply increase, so we've got 350 in stock now, when it was down at a low of sort of 275. Got 4 chickens now, and 3 chickens. And the chicken workers seem quite keen on just sort of getting really close to them and following them around for some reason. So that's a really interesting part of the game. There it is. There's our expedition. It's waiting very patiently. And actually, like with there are 4 chickens. There we are. There they are. 1 different coloured and then 3 white ones. That might be a male. Maybe like with the fishing lodges and the fish farms, they need to wait for the eggs to get up to a certain quantity, and then they'll take like a batch of them over to storage. And then once they're in storage, ooh, there's a bear. Should we kill the bear? Should we see if we can see the bear? Let's jump into Caleb. There's the bear over there. That should get it. And we'll just give you a motivation on the way out. Here we go, let's play. Yeah, the bear disappeared there. So we've got the bear. 4 chickens, that's quite a few eggs going to start coming out. We've got 8 eggs. We'll be using more corn for sure, but we've got 500 corn in stock and ready to go. And this is our village. We're doing it, folks. We're surviving, and we're now thriving. Bit of a mistake on the house there, but we'll build another one a bit further away. Where shall we build the next one? Could build one round here. Let's see. Do a big house. Yeah, we've got the room. Let's make sure we don't build it too close to anything else. There we go. That'll do. Done. So we've got our expansion now on the way. We've got our chickens. Our chickens producing very nicely indeed. We've put a couple of people on them, but we probably only need 1. But I just thought maybe if we had 2, there's 1 person to take the eggs as soon as they come in. We've got our bakery ready to roll on vegetable pies. We only need 2 eggs per pie, and we need to make 20 pies altogether. So that means we need 40 eggs altogether before we can make our pies and get our expedition working, of which we're a quarter of the way there with the eggs. So we've got 10 out of the 40 eggs that we need, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be taken very soon. With the fish, I think it was something like 14 fish, and then they take them, and the eggs will be increasing faster and faster from now on. So that's cool. I'm just going to have a look at what else we can build, because we've still got quite a lot to go, and actually we need to get to a point where we can start building a castle, which will be amazing. And I think, oh, Castle Smithy, not sure what that'll make. There's a market, that's interesting, a donkey farm, and an accountant's house. I've got no idea what the accountant will do. Maybe it'll incorporate money into the game somehow. But because these are all in the castle structures, I'm not sure if you have to have a castle to start building them, but we'll make sure we build everything first in terms of food. So we've got our blast furnace still to build, and yeah, I mean we've built everything food-wise. So that's amazing. We can tick the food tab. We've gone through that. Might still need more buildings in the food tab, but we've done one of everything at the minimum. In production tab, we've done everything except for the blast furnace, which we'll lay down next. And once we've done that, we're going to start ripping through these municipal buildings. So we've got a tavern, and oh, that's it. Oh, we haven't built a crypt yet. Should we? We'll build a crypt, and we need to build a tavern, and then that's everything. And then we'll be moving on to a very exciting times in the age of the castle, in the Forest Village. We'll find a nice spot for the castle. We're going to have so many people that we can put them all on the stone mine. I imagine a castle will be taking huge amounts of stone. Oh, and look! Oh, we've killed a chicken. We've got chicken meat. And we've taken a batch of eggs over, which is fantastic. And we've got 6 out of 75 chickens. We've got 690 oats, so we did a real good job on the farm, even though it's like late notice on like building some oats. We're just getting rid of our gatherers, and we're getting rid of our apiary workers, our honeybee workers, because we're in the winter. And let's get rid of our orchard workers, who didn't do a lot this year, and our one farmer. We can employ 3 people at the chicken coop, because we can. Another person on the windmill. What else can we do? So we've got 5 workers. Cool, we've really filled up some of the roles, haven't we? That's amazing. I wonder if we've got any pies being made yet, any vegetable pies. Yep, they're on the go. So we've got the eggs coming in. Vegetable pies are being made, and but none delivered yet to the port, but they will be. And we're really not far off sending this expedition, folks, because we've got 6 chickens and they are making loads of eggs now. We've already had 1 batch of eggs taken into storage, and they are being made into vegetable pies as we speak at the bakery. And we've got 6 vegetable pies already, which is more than a quarter of the way there. And I think very soon we'll have our expedition. So that's probably a fantastic point to pause for this episode, and please do join me in the next episode, where we will be sending out an expedition, and that is something I'm excited about. So let's get there soon.